It is January 10th, 2021. Medellin, Colombia is requiring PCR negative test results starting on the 12th, which is 2 days. In this video, I'm going to show you where you can get a PCR test done in Medellin, Colombia. Follow along. Okay, in this video, I'm going to go over a few locations where you can get a PCR test. It's going to be a quick video. Also want to tell you that I have a driver. If you do need a driver or you'd like to do tours, I'm going to give you his information as well. So let's start with where you can get it done. Okay, the first place that I see for sure that you can get it done, some are drive-through, some are walk-in, and you need to make appointments. Now, I haven't made appointments. It's been the weekend. Nobody's answering the phone. I have their WhatsApp numbers and I'm calling. And oh, that just reminded me. I want to make sure that you guys know that if you're in the US, your country code is +1. So you need to dial that number first before you're dialing back to the US. And if you're dialing in Colombia or Medellin, at least it is, well, I guess the country code is +57. So before you add someone to WhatsApp, a lot of times they list the numbers for WhatsApp, but they don't put the +57 in front of it. Make sure you put the +57 or you're going to, I don't know who you're going to be calling then. So, okay, also let me take a second to say, hey, if you're getting any benefit out of my videos, do me a favor, go down and hit the subscribe button, click the bell to be alerted of any new videos, and like. Like helps the YouTube algorithm. You've heard me say it before, and it is true. The more people that select like, the more YouTube decides to share the video. So much appreciated for that. Now, I also always have a few subscribers who comment, and thank you for the comments. 99% are positive and requesting information, and you guys are helping each other. 99% are like this.
Yo, cool brother. Your videos is tight, right? Out of sight. Keep up the good work, man. Thumbs up for you, brother.
And like this.
Hey, Rob, you do very good. We appreciate what you do, man.
And even this.
Hit it like shout.
For every one of those that I get a positive feedback, I always get one of these.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know that you're so stupid.
Now, with that said, I have seen a couple of comments where somebody, kind of said some statements towards another viewer that were aggressive in tone that I could read anyway. So do me a favor and keep it peaceful. If not, I'm just going to have to delete the comment. So please be aware of that. Anyway, let's jump into this. The places you can get the test done in Colombia, in Medellin, Colombia. Well, more than just Medellin, because I'm not sure where you're going, Barranquilla, wherever. So I found a few locations. CLAB seems to be like a location that's everywhere. So I'm going to leave the links, of course, in the description of my video. They do quite a bit more. Most of these places, they do more than just these tests. And some are clinics where they're full service clinics, but they're also doing the PCR test. So they have locations in Cali, Bogota, Medellin, Barranquilla, and Eje Cafetero, wherever that is. So it says they can do virtual scheduling, take some samplings at headquarters. I have found some actually, or I'll show, I think my last one says that they'll even come to where you are. They do have a few different locations. So the northwest location is Medellin. So as you can see, if you can see, Envigado, Sabaneta, Itagüí, directly in Poblado, looks like El Centro, north of El Poblado. So there's a few locations over Medellin. And it looks like that one is, yeah, this one's near 70 and 33. This is almost near like Sweet Georgia Cafe in Belen. Belen is down here, and then Laureles is up here. So they do have other locations though. So that's that one. Then the center, this is actually at the airport. So they're doing it at the airport. I have not been able to confirm that they're doing it MDE at Medellin's airport. I do not know that, but there is one at the airport. So if you're near the airport and you can get there easily, then jump up on that one. But there's also a few other locations in Bogota as well. Looks like they have 3. Okay, I'm not familiar with Bogota. so I couldn't tell you where they are in the city. They also have locations in Cali. That's the Southwest, and then wherever the coffee is, I have no idea where that is, Manzales. And then north. And north would be Barranquilla, Cartagena, Santa Marta. They do have other locations other than Medellin, even though I'm mostly concentrating on Medellin. So they're doing a few different tests. Of course, you can get the PCR test, which is what's required. The antigen test is the rapid test. I have not been able to confirm 100% because I'm not flying. And that's, other than seeing stories and you guys giving me the feedback, it's the only way I'm going to know. Are they accepting the antigen test, the rapid test? From my understanding is it has to be a PCR test. But here's the cost for it also. It's a nasal swab, of course. Oh, what fun. It's done within results 24 hours. Now, I think that's a guideline because I've seen 24 to 48 hours. But this is for people who need to take it before flying back. For instance, the U.S. is not checking anything. We don't track anything. But Canada, you need to either quarantine for 14 days in a government facility or you get to present your results and bypass that. So you need to get your results done before you head back. So two different needs. The first need is you get there after the 12th and they're asking for it and you don't have it, you didn't get the results in a timely fashion, or you just decided to pay for it on that side and maybe quarantine for a couple of days till the results come in. So that's your choice. Second choice is you're leaving the country and you need these results to actually board the plane and head back to Canada because they're going to check. Anybody from Canada? I appreciate you guys' shout outs. You guys know a lot about travel, so let me know. I've gained some interesting information from you guys too. So they're all over. And there's the price of the test. Did it tell you the price of the test? Okay, 280 mil, which is $80. So $80 to take this test at CLab. Okay, I also found, what is this? This is Centro Lab, and I think this is part of Clínica Americas. Clínica Las Americas. So there's another source for you too. They have a few locations over Medellin that I found. They're doing the antigen test, and it tells you COVID testing for arrival, according to the Ministry of Health, is necessary to perform a COVID-19 test for travel by air and avoid the spread of the virus. Here's some important information. Okay, if the PCR test data is collected, I hadn't read this. Okay, who should get tested? People over 7 years of age, traveling by air to destinations that require negative COVID-19 diagnosis, which means you're going back to Canada. I don't know about Europe. I would assume, I think flights are cut off between Colombia and Europe, so may not be an issue. But if the test is for an antigen, the date of the sample collected cannot be more than 48 hours before the boarding. If the test is PCR, the data collection of the sample cannot be more than 96 hours. Remember that 96 hours is to take the test and to get the results before you fly. 96 hours before you fly, you need to do one and have the other. Okay, where can I get tested for COVID-19 travel? And I called this WhatsApp number. They didn't answer. It is Sunday. They didn't answer. I called yesterday. They didn't answer. So I guess they're off on the weekends, which means if you're flying on the weekend, get it done early. So call this number for this, blah, yada, yada, yada. Okay, the antigen test. The antigen test, of course, is the rapid test. It's 110 mil. I didn't work that one out. It's roughly, I don't know, 30 some odd dollars, $37 to guess. PCR test is 220. 220 equates to 63 US dollars. And it tells you 24 to 48 hours to get these results. The information is here. Again, I'll leave these links. This actually, Clínica Las Americas brought me to centrolab.com.co. Okay, so I'll leave this link down there also. Hope I remember to keep these up too. And this is Laboratories Las Americas too. So there's a few locations. I'm going to leave links for all of these locations in the description. So just take a look before. I can't tell you how many I've seen on Facebook groups. I've seen all different types of communications where people are asking, where can I get it done? Where can I get it done? You guys in Canada, you guys know, especially you guys that just left and went back and you've been watching my videos, do me a favor, help me out. Let me know where the location is, what's the name of it, and an address if you have it as well. But the question is always, where do we take the test? Where do we take the test? And I haven't been able to find it anywhere. So I wanted to be the source to get this information to you. So Laboratorios de las Americas. And then I wanted to, somebody told me there's also a place near the Price Mart. It's near the old airport in the city. You know, the city's divided by this airport. It's for domestic travel, it's not MDE. But if you see where Poblado is over here, it's on the other side of the airport from here. So if you can find that Price Mart, I'm told there's a location across the street from it. And I think that is Central Lab, actually. I think that's where I got that information from. I wasn't able to search it and find it here, though. But again, I have a guide. If you have not seen my older videos when I was in Medellin, I did quite a few tours. My favorite guide of all, and I've had a few different guides, was Andres. He has a company called Nomad Travel. I don't get paid for this. This is solely for your benefit, guys. If you want somebody you can trust, and you want somebody that's going to give you information about the culture, if you're going to meet the culture, I'm not talking about riding around to which, strip clubs or whatever you want to go to. I'm talking you want to have some experiences. Let's jump through his site, as a matter of fact, to see some of his experiences, what he's offering. Nomad, and the prices are here too. A Nomada, hike to the hidden waterfall, that's $50. Past, present, and future of Medellin. If you want to learn the history, which I did. I did a history test. A history tour for downtown El Centro. I did one for Poblado, for Parque Lleras. I wanted to know the behind the scenes of Parque Lleras, how it began. Parque Poblado, right down the street. The whole history and how it got its name and all this stuff, I find interesting. So if you do as well, then reach out to Andres. His information will be here too, nomadtravel.co. Trip to the Magic River. If you want to go make some magic at the river, trekking to Cerro Tusa, camping. This is a camping trip, guys. So if you're a camper, there you go. Whitewater rafting. And it says close to the city, explore the imagery, hood in Medellin. And now if you get to go to Comuna Ocho, I recommend that one. That is a humbling trip for me. Probably my favorite tour that I did was that one. Go back and look at my videos on that also, Comuna Ocho. It's a town on the side of the mountain that's not even supposed to be there. Just got bus service last year after years and years and years. So take a look at that one. Downtown's hidden culture, nightlife. Oh yeah, we walked around, we saw a few places. Now we went during a week when it was slow, which I like. And especially, you may want to do it now when it's slower, not a lot of people. Watape, water adventure. So he's got quite a few things here. His information, his contact information is going to be here also. So I will leave this again in the body of in the description below the video. So again, as of Tuesday, January 12th, the Colombian government is supposed to enforcing the requirement to have a negative PCR test result when you land. And I also saw somewhere else on a Facebook group. By the way, if you're not familiar with Facebook groups and you're going to Medellin, if you're investigating moving there or retiring there, you need to join one of those Facebook groups. I'm in the Gringo Paisa, 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 and subheading Americans in Medellin, but it's a Gringo Paisa. You need to join one of the Facebook groups because there's a lot of information. You think people help each other on my site, they help each other. You ask this question, they answer. You ask, a bunch of people answer. I kept seeing the question though, PCR test, but nobody knew where to go take it. So I had spent my whole weekend just finding these locations. I found a few more, but I could not confirm the prices, could not confirm the locations. And make sure you're able to translate to English. My browser does automatically, and if it does not, if you right-click on a blank spot, if you have Google Chrome anyway, if you right-click on a blank spot on the page, you should see translate, and then translate it to English that way, because some of those sites, I hadn't got a clue, I got lost. I had to do 3 separate pages for the SynLab because I had a hard time finding my way back where I was. So I had to save one and go find it again and go save one. Anyway, that information is there. Again, if I'm offering any information of benefit, do me a favor, go down and hit the subscribe button. Click the bell to be alerted of any new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. And like. Again, that helps the YouTube algorithm. Much appreciated, guys. Be safe.
We have a YouTube channel. Like it.
Please comment and share if you like the video. Please subscribe and kick the bell.